Hi,
Hmm.
congratulations. You have found a very special show on the internet we call Date Night Season 2 in Space. Space. Hey, there's no sound in space. Anyways, I'm Dean Matt, and I got murdered by Chucky because I was whispering in a doll's ear, and turns out it was Chucky, and he stabbed me. Um, People who also got killed by Chucky are Nate, who's playing the Kraken, because he was staring down an empty hallway.
And check my air vents.
Yep. Yep. Unfortunately, while hiding on top of some furniture, Chucky climbed up the 1 foot stairs and killed Ian, who's playing Romardo.
I can't believe I was killed by a villain whose natural enemy is being kicked.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's really humbling, yeah. And of course, while napping on the couch, Chucky was able to stab Shefa, who plays Sheva.
I didn't even feel it.
Mm-hmm. That's the way to go. That's the way to go.
Yeah.
If you guys can't tell, we were having a How to Kill Chucky debate before we went live, and now I guess we're doing it live. So most definitely, we decided pretty much anything in any way that you could kill a small doll pretty much applies to Chucky.
There's a lot of ways to do it, really.
Yeah. Add us if you don't believe us. We'll fight you on it.
I'll give the push room defense.
Yep. Yeah, I think that's one of the easier. And what do you do if he starts running up the push room? I don't know, push it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things you can do. Anyways, this is a game that I made up, and it was in my head, and it turned into ones and zeros. Luckily, those ones and zeros turned into what you see on the screen, just out of pure happen chance. Stance, dang it, stupid phrases that I don't think are right, but are right. We are date night. We have a very strange game going on tonight because I'm stalling for someone. So you guys will see what that means in a minute. But while we wait in anticipation, how about a theme song?
This is the theme song.
Hey, there it is. All right. So we have a special guest star who couldn't make it tonight, but is going to make it next week. We are, instead of going to the jail, which I know is where you guys' stuff is, and we need to get to that stuff eventually, we are going back to Terra Luna for a little Rio Squad adventure. So let me jump over to NATO Vision. Da, 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 da. Hold this up. NATO Vision. All right. So, do you guys happen to recall last we left Rio Squad? It has been about 2 months.
Kind of.
What was that? Sorry.
Crazy adventure.
So you guys stepped through one of the mines, and you guys were met with a gentleman calling himself Mr. I don't know, and a person claiming to be an individual with a red right hand known as Cleo. The problem being, you guys are also traveling with someone claiming to have a red right hand.
And before that, we had a very lucrative shopping episode.
Yes.
Have wine, boots, a hat.
Was it really shopping? Or was it
I think we
Or was it just thieving from the wine cellar?
Potato.
We have things. We have things. Okay?
Just know we have things, okay? I like it. I like it. I always forget that you guys have a minion.
Oh yeah. Patsy.
Patsy.
Patsy is going to be played, of course, by my always filled in character, this one guy who doesn't have a shirt on.
I forgot that we were still dragging him around.
He did lose all his stuff.
He
They
did.
stripped him down.
So where we jump
Tonga
back
stole
in
his shirt.
with Rio Squad is Mr. I don't know, of course, introduced Cleo. In fact, we can get their real models out now. The ones with names. There's no difference. They just have names now.
The Grand Red.
Grand. He has a red right hand, but he's also grand. Of course, Red, your traveling companion, is just kind of looking in shock. They've had this back and forth, and then if you guys remember, it ended with Cleo saying, "You're the flaw, not me." What would you guys like to do? Red has a thing he would like to do, so if you guys have any actions beforehand, just let me know.
Go ahead, Commander.
Can the commander kind of saunter in between the two of them? Just to make it difficult for Red to immediately start shooting.
Yeah, for sure. Red starts to approach as you intersect and cut him off.
And then he's gonna go look. Maybe you can explain a bit more about this flaw stuff and what having the red hand is. Old Red here's been cagey about the details.
I don't know. Looks back to Cleo, and Cleo just kind of looks as he does put half of the apple that he was eating back into his sleeve. That's right, not his pocket, his sleeve, because he's gross. And he kind of looks. He goes, "Well, we discussed about there's a tongue, a red tongue out there. There's a red heart, and a red hand. I can tell you where the tongue is. I can tell you where the hand is. I just can't tell you where the heart is. I am a little confused why you also have a red hand, but it's not the one for here, so yours must be flawed."
You don't know about the whole other universes being a thing.
Yeah, well, we've traveled, from most places. We were just in 7, as he points. And if you guys turn around, there is a large 7 on the mines. It's just kind of scratched into these mines.
Can you tell us which one that we are originally from? And Commander Calsum's gestures at Rio Squad and himself. Can you tell? Is there a way that you know which one we're from?
Yeah, what where you guys know any of the planets, any of the solar system?
Is that a thing we would know?
I mean, you would know. You guys are part of the galactic universe. You guys, Sohas is a planet that is your guys' main hub.
Yeah, he would relay all the details that he knows.
Sure. And Cleo just goes, 33. I've had some adventures there. It's pretty fun, but it's not so great for a man like me.
It's a bit spacey. Do you know how to get there?
Mr. I don't know pulls out of his pocket a couple credit chips and tosses them to you, and he goes, "I don't know."
Yeah, you have been there. That's right.
There's 20 grand worth of credits on both of them.
Oh my God, what did you do?
I
Well,
don't know.
hello there. Would you like some shoes or a hat or some sort of beverage? I'm RO.
Yeah.
Alright.
I don't know, runs up to you. Tunga gets a little defensive. But he looks at you and goes, "You have hats?"
I have head on top of RO's head is the hat. Yes, I do have a hat.
I like hats. I also have a hat. And he goes to pull his hat off, and the same, like, identical hat is still underneath his hat.
That is impressive.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. How much for the hat?
Well, how much you got?
How about a very cool magic trick?
I think credits are far more impressive where I
Keep an
come from.
eye on my hand. As he, like, opens up a bare hand. Do you play along, or are you going to fully ignore this?
I'm just like, I hope there's credits in that hand, but I'm going to just stare you in the eyes.
He kind of, like, flickers like a gold piece that turns to silver, then to bronze, back to gold. And he goes, "Credits is what you desire, and I would like a hat. I feel like if we only could come to a decision that was agreeable for both of us, and I have your hat." His hat is in his left hand now.
It's like, I just need some credits, you know? That's what spends.
He drops you a gold coin in your hand. He goes,
Right?
"That is better than credits, my friend."
I guess does it spend here?
He you see him walk away, but yet there's still a Mr. I don't know in front of you.
Well, that is impressive. Some good tech you got.
It's actually it's I don't know. And that Mr. I don't know in front of you just fully melts.
All right. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well,
Uh,
it's
your
a
your
weird
gold
thing.
coin does turn into about 5,000 credits.
Oh goodness, that's a hell of a magic trick. And I'm RO.
Okay. Well, Cleo kind of speaks up a little bit and goes, "Well, I would like to keep having this lucrative friendship. My friend, associate, I don't know, gets a hat. You guys get quite a bit of credits, but something has to be done about the two right red hands. Do we have any solutions?"
My suggestion would be you tell us how to get to 33 and we mosey.
Uh,
I don't know how Red feels about that.
uh, Red's eyes are like narrowed. You know his hand is like definitely on some sort of trigger on his hip, and his other hand is like crawling up his chest, like just nurturing himself a little bit. Like, I'm not flawed. I'm not flawed.
I can say that. You know, it seems like you guys are very you don't have any flaws really. And I think this world's large enough. We got a red hand that we got to take care of, and I bet Red you'll have a finer time fighting the space red hand guy.
Hmm. Cleo goes, You all have met another hand, huh?
Yeah,
Oh, a
33's
bunch of them.
hand.
yep.
Hmm.
And he kind of, if Commander, you're still in the way, he'll like lean over, kind of past you, and goes, "And Red, what galaxy are you from?" And you kind of just hear him under his breath mutter, I don't know." And Mister I don't know obviously couldn't be more excited about that. Clones himself, let's say this many times. And he goes,
Oh,
"I
that's
don't know, I 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 don't know."
you getting RO a little itchy.
Don't worry, he melts his clones pretty quick.
All right.
He just wanted everyone
It's
to
a
know he
horror
said, "I don't
show.
know."
Oh God, it's a horror show.
Oh,
It's not a horror show.
imagine.
It's just magic.
We just saw 8 men dissolve.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Anyways, did you guys catch what he said? He said he doesn't know. Sure sounds
He
like a
does
flaw
not.
to me.
Well, if not being fully aware of your situation is a flaw, that's a lot of people out in these worlds.
To speak frankly, that's all of you right now, right? You guys are pretty confused, right?
Yeah. I wonder if there's another RO in this place.
I'm sure we could find one. Cleo clears his breath. I can take you to a mountain. It's going to get you to 14. From
I mean, is
14,
that closer?
you're closer to 33.
I mean, that sounds good to me.
These
Can we
lands.
get
Oh, sorry.
the 33 from this place? Like,
No, unfortunately, we only have 7 and 14. I believe there's something under our mountains, but we're there. We have no chance of getting there. That's for sure. The Allfather guards his mountain quite closely, especially now.
All father.
Yes.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Fun guy.
He's quite the dictator. In fact, he's gifted most of us gods. Artifacts of whatnot have given us magical powers and whatnot, and we've established a lie that we're gods. We've lived quite godlike for quite some time, and then a few adventurers kind of figured out what was happening, and it caused problems.
Magic powers. You did just use the word magic
And
and
powers.
powers.
Yeah. Yes.
Hmm.
Like, for instance, I can see you guys' home planet from here.
Well, that's neat.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I can also see your friend's finger on the trigger of his crossbow. You may want to take that off of there.
Not a bad idea.
Red, you see Red's like hand just like twitches a little bit more. Anyways, let's get you guys down to 14. As long as you guys can keep your friend Red there under control, I don't think you'd have to be executed.
Red, now I think there's bigger fish. This guy seems like a pretty small fish.
Red,
I think you want
quickly twitches his head over. He goes, he's a flaw, man. You just gotta trust me. I can see him. I can smell them from where I'm at.
That seems like sees this guy can see all sorts of stuff, and you like to smell flaws.
It's like a gut feeling I get.
All right. Well, you can take care.
I know
We
you're
gotta
all,
take care of space.
I know you're all itchy, but he knows stuff we need to know.
Okay.
Like the enemy of my enemy
Is
my friend
a flaw.
kind of deal.
Oh,
that's
wait.
one.
How did
That's
you
an
end that
F
phrase?
yeah.
I ended mine differently than you.
Yeah. We use 2 F words, but it's, one's like we just live. We get what we need because I think we get back to our solar system.
And
then there's definitely a flaw that you can take care of, and we will help you 100%.
Oh, Helmtrex is a flaw.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cleo
And
goes,
then,
Mr. Helmtrex is most definitely a flaw.
Oh, you know him?
Oh, I see him quite often. He likes to linger over here and check on how we're doing.
Yeah. Well, we don't like that guy.
No.
Mm-hmm. He,
And maybe you can fill it. Maybe you can fill us in on his business here while we're walking.
absolutely.
Yeah, let's get to 14. I think that was 14.
Walk and talk. Walk and talk. Don't murder
Yeah.
Red.
Red's finger is consistently on his trigger. Like it hasn't left yet. Every now and then you guys hear like a little like false fire from him like barely pulling the trigger. Cleo kind of looks over at all you guys, goes, well, while we're walking, have you guys eaten? I don't know, is a fabulous cook. He can walk and cook at the same time.
Pretty impressive.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
I mean, even if I wasn't hungry, I'd want to see it.
Well, it goes a little something like this. And as you guys are walking, of course, he uses his favorite power and clones himself multiple times. 4 of which hold up a table. Oh, 1 of which stands on Cleo's head. 2 more are like grabbing berries and like putting them together. 1 of them, of course, has like ran off and started hunting. Just a crazy amount of I don't knows. And you see a couple of them who are holding the table getting a little sore. So he clones a couple more to then carry the table and let the other one have a break. And I don't know, looks back, he goes, you guys, what kind of meat do you guys like?
Do they
Berries
eat
it is.
regular meat in space?
Tell me about this place. What's this place called?
Cleo, from while looking away from you guys, just kind of shouts out, "This is Terra Luna, one of the disks of our galaxy. Uh, we're actually neighbors. We're not very far away from each other."
Oh, well, howdy, neighbor.
Howdy, neighbor, is a greeting that we all can agree upon. Uh, if you guys were to look into your night sky, and you would see some flashing lights, that's us. We are constantly kind of flashing upon ourselves like light flashing across metal.
Oh, so
We
what about this Allfather?
our all father. He was the first one to find the artifacts, and he was actually the first to find the red tongue,
Oh,
which he was able to use to convince his way in and out of situations. Uh, a lot of people think they hate the All Father, and then they have a quiet dinner with him, and they don't quite hate him enough to try to kill him anymore. It's a baffling power he has. So he also just innately, based off the artifacts he wears on his fingers, can create life. He can create objects and move around our disc at different rates, and he kind of he keeps us all in check with his power.
Huh.
He was gracious enough to lend out artifacts to us. As Cleo kind of points to, he like holds his staff up, and there's like a bright shiny object in it, and he puts his staff back down. He came up with the lie that we are all gods.
And people bought that.
They were forced to, unfortunately. They were told they were all fallen gods as well. We were just the ones who were still worshipped.
well, I
Huh.
guess yeah. The Allfather would just say, "Yeah, we're gods and red tongue, blah 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 blah." You know.
It's something that you should all be aware of if you ever come in contact with them.
Hmm?
I, of course, can't say what to do either way, but to be aware of his powers of persuasion.
Kind of sneaky.
Quite. As the berry festival has begun, bowls are now filled with all different sorts of berries. There's a handful of like nuts and whatnot, and there's a roasted squirrel that a couple I don't knows were carrying like some sort of like pot that they like had to like hold up on sticks and whatnot, and were able to boil down a squirrel. And uh, so you guys are more than welcome to join in. Patsy just goes, "I am starving," and like runs up to it and just starts eating anything he can find.
Right. Just wait about 5 minutes, and then if Patsy's still alive, it's okay.
My God, when did we feed him last? Oh no!
I got wine.
All of the I don't
Here,
know
Patsy,
stop.
wash it down with ghost wine.
Yeah, no, I think it's real wine now.
You have some wine?
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of wine.
Well, I'll trade you. You know, you made a meal. I'll trade you a bottle of wine as a payment. Bartering.
You see like the main I don't know like kind of mist over to you, and he like unmists and like solidifies with his hand on the wine.
Yeah, I'll call it lucky mine number 7 number mine. I don't know. Number 7 mine wine.
Number
Ooh, look at that.
9. It's a 7. We got something. We're close. I
Yeah.
like what we got.
Yeah.
Anyways, it like he like once again like kind of phases behind you guys, and you just hear. Oh, that's good wine.
Yeah. I told you, Commander, barter system. You gotta have goods and service.
It's coming very handy immediately.
Yeah.
A couple of other I don't knows kind of go, that is good wine, and you kind of all see him like shiver a little bit. Cleo goes, I've had him clean for quite some time.
I you know, barter and I got a meal and you get some wine, but I guess he'll sober up. I won't give him any more wine, Mr. Cleo Red Hand.
It's fine. He doesn't really have a problem, but he does tend to get quite silly.
Don't we all?
I would suggest getting your food before he starts throwing it and or playing with it.
All right. Let's get our grub, guys.
As you guys kind of walk up to this walking table, you hear a couple of them talk like, food fight? Food fight? Food fight? You in for a food fight? The plans of a food fight seem to be happening.
How you feeling, Patsy?
He goes, I might have ate a little bit too much, but other than that, I feel pretty good.
No stomach ache, no sweats.
I'm pretty sweaty, but I think that's just the humidity.
It's true. You have no shirt on. You are just drenched.
Yeah, I am kind of a sweaty guy. I had to when I worked for Helmtrex, I had to wear a suit that actually collected some of the sweat while I worked. I'm a little ashamed. I'm actually only talking out loud because of anxiety I have that makes me keep talking. Could someone please interrupt me?
All right, just it's okay to be done now, Patsy.
Thanks.
And RO made a plate and he's just walking.
Okay. It's the good news is maybe an hour goes by, you all feel fine. The food was not messed with, whatever. Cleo kind of stops as you guys kind of come across like a crossroads. One of them seems he kind of points to your guys' right, and you can just barely see the makings of a mountain and like these constantly swirling clouds that are covering the mountain. He goes, that would be the mountain in which I think the heart lies. That is also where the Allfather will be. And then he looks to his left, and you guys can kind of see just the essence of like a ruined city, a small forest, and just off into the distance, you can see a monster who is like ripping the forest apart. It seems to be some sort of devil monster. some sort of horrible demon. It is shouting at the top of its lungs, "You should have spayed and neutered your pets." As it's like ripping a tree apart and throwing it towards the small village.
Oh my god, is that a regular thing?
Yeah, remember those adventurers I was telling you about?
Mm-hmm.
Well, they caused a few problems. This being one of them.
Super
I'm all
powerful.
the,
Yeah.
all the irresponsibility.
Mhm. In all fairness, there was some asshole wizard who lived there, controlled time, and that place is probably due for a setback.
I guess
I
that's
mean,
the great equalizer.
it is promoting responsible pet ownership, which is hard to argue against.
You know, a lot of us thought that. And then a lot of us, as he looks at Mr. I don't know, thought it would be fun to ride it. Uh, and you see one of his clones' arm is fully shattered, and like just when the wind blows, his broken arm blows around a little bit.
Yeah.
Wasn't my best idea.
If the people of a town do spay and neuter their pets, does it spare them?
No, it's just saying that on repeat. It doesn't. Knows
Oh.
nothing but chaos and hell.
Oh, I see.
Uh-huh. It's more or less like a small child, but instead of small and child, it's massive and a demon.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Maybe it just it sounds like it needs a father, an all father.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I've presented you guys a crossroads. One to the All Father, the other one, of course, leading through a giant monster. Would you guys like to, in favor of finding Mine 14, would you all mind taking care of this monster for us?
Oh, hang on. Didn't
He
you say
wants to,
you were gonna take us to 14?
he wants to kill a giant baby.
Precisely. Yeah. I'll give you guys an apple, though.
Is it good?
My apples are very special.
Are they red apples?
They are. They
Got a red hand.
Mr. I don't know has dropped the table, has fallen entirely, just broken on the ground laughing. It is a red apple. All those apples are red.
Uncanny.
Cleo pulls out a red apple from his sleeve, and then he kind of flicks his hand and turns him into enough apples for all of you. He goes, "Yes, in case you haven't noticed, I am using your talents. So if you'd like to find Mine 14 and save your friend, I would like you to take down this giant demon monster."
He's like, oh, okay, and there's the rub. This was all going smoothly. There's the rub.
Yeah.
Mister, I don't know. Do you happen to have any? Let's see. What was some of my favorite toys in a space area? Do you happen to have? You made so many credits, so I would maybe possibly have a blade hammer and a ballistic shotgun, possibly, or some good old grenade in those magical hands of yours.
We still have our stuff with Rio Squad, don't we?
I don't think we do. We got Patsy happened to remove all our stuff from us.
You guys did get your stuff back. He
Okay.
removed it from you, but then you guys you patsied him.
That's true. I
I
thought
don't even remember.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what his name was before we named him Patsy.
There were no names. There are no names before Patsy and who else is the other one I'm thinking of? I don't
He did
remember.
like dislocate his finger.
Yeah. Mr. I don't know kind of looks at you and goes, grenades. Weapons. You know what? I don't know.
Right. It's fair enough. I realized I had him on my back the whole time.
Oh.
This is some really good wine.
With that, Cleo kind of puts up his red right hand, does a couple snaps, and you see this monster like flip its head around and look at you guys, and it starts running. Your pets, spay and neuter. And Cleo kind of looks up into the stars. There is a little twinkle, and he has disappeared.
Oh God!
And all the Mr. I don't know goes, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, and then he disappears. Actually, the last one goes, kind of looks around and goes, oh, I'm last, and he takes off running.
Hell, yeah, we're killing
Well,
some
shit.
things. Yeah.
I guess,
Hey,
I
Red,
guess we're
can
killing
you
it.
do all that stuff?
Red's like looks down his hand. He's like, I've been pretty good at murdering. I didn't know I had, or we could have powers. I don't have magic.
Oh, I guess we don't have magic, so I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, don't feel bad.
No,
No, me, no, I'm not a flaw. I'm fine.
clearly you're from like
He like
the
twitches. A little bit.
hands-on universe. Like you're more of a hands-on Red.
Yeah, like hot red-handed.
Yeah.
Patsy says, "No, sorry, not Red. Patsy from the corner." But pushing its way through the forest, you guys see it kind of in full now, and where it looked like it had like a humanoid shape, it then pushes through the forest, and you see this instead. As it is
Wow.
running towards you.
Goodness.
Okay.
Well, why don't for
Okay.
we're gonna go in
All right.
order of who is closest, which would be Commander.
Hang on a second.
Okay, take your time. Take
Trying
your time.
I'm trying to see if.
Are we fully healed now?
You guys are fully healed because you guys technically took an entire day at the Great Desert Plains.
Right. Do I have my armor back?
You do not have your armor back, unfortunately.
Right. Well, I got health. That's good.
Okay. Yeah, I had to find like the sheet that I had written down for him.
Yep.
Yeah, he doesn't like that, so he's gonna throw a plasma grenade at it.
Absolutely not a bad start. Not a bad start whatsoever. Yeah, you throw a plasma grenade. Go ahead and give me a roll.
I said,
I would say one of them has to be throw.
he has mastery in throw,
Perfect.
Nice.
and I think he also has like gifted in plasma. So if we can combine that,
Yep.
he's throwing plasma.
Absolutely.
Let me see here. So is that 2 or 3 that I roll for that?
You're naturally gifted in plasma, you said, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's 1. And what are you in throw?
Mastery.
So that would be 4 in total.
Oh, geez, right. 7, 8, 1, and what the hell is that? 8.
8, absolutely. Go ahead and drop 4d8 for me. Tell me what you get as this kind of flies over to this monster.
Let's see, that is 5, 1. Just writing it down too in case we forget. 5, 1, 3, 8. 5, 1, 3, 8.
5, 1, 3, 8. Okay. Perfect. You have one more action if you would like, sir.
Panic shooting.
Panic shooting.
Panic shooting
Go
with
ahead.
the laser rifle.
Your laser rifle, I believe you can shoot it twice per round. So go ahead. You only have to roll
And,
once, but you get double damage and all that stuff.
Let me see, like his. Yeah, he has master in laser and ballistic as well.
Yeah, then that would be 6. Well,
Oh,
I
no.
guess ballistic would be a different type of weapon, but you have 3 already for laser.
Hang on, actually, that's a lot of dex. I'm gonna roll using dex spot.
Okay.
that's a lot. 6, 5, 4, 3, 3, 1.
Huh. All right. Well, you got a 6. So you got to tell me your success. Obviously, you're able to hit this monster. What's your fumble there?
The fumble is he forgets to start backpedaling too, so he just kind of stands there like this. He was not expecting to fight a giant baby monster.
Perfect.
So instead of like really issuing orders or anything, he just kind of like throws a grenade and starts like, oh Jesus.
Absolutely. Well, I'll tell you what. Your grenade does push this creature back a decent ways, as it's kind of pushed back and like it lands on the edge of the trees, much like a boxer who's dazed on the ropes. Your rifle, it seems to land, but it doesn't seem all that effective. Go ahead and roll some damage for that, which should be in the description.
Oh, laser rifle, Jesus.
DM,
Yes.
would you say possibly RO got some rope?
I would say there's a chance for rope. There was a lot of rope on the boat you guys were on.
All right, well, bartering. RO looks at Tunga. Grab this end of rope, Tunga. We're going to make a baby trip and fall.
Tunga. Tunga,
That's a 5.
instead of just holding it, has wrapped it around his body and like tightened it.
Oh, you may not want to do that because we're going to have to hurt it. What? And then I'll go. RO will go this way.
Okay.
And we're gonna.
That will be your guys's like just reaction to the moment. But sorry, go ahead, Captain. What did you get?
5, 5, 1, 1.
Okay. All right. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So far, the monster does not look affected, but it is stunned by you shooting it. So it doesn't move. That is your entire turn. RO and Tunga, I'll let you guys go at the same time.
All right, Tunga, when we get to the legs, we're going to make an X afterwards. So we're going to tighten up those legs and just keep running. But we got to get past it first. So we'll go our full movement.
Okay. Let's give it. You guys are heroes. Let's go. Yeah. Right about at the feet. Okay.
All right. That's all. I hope this works.
I'm trying to decide if I let you guys ran a ways. That might be your action for this round. Was that like double run?
It's okay.
Almost like a dash. Red will fire off some crossbows. And then we have Convert 451 and of course Patsy, who is just a guy right now, not doing a whole lot.
Patsy saved the day.
Yeah. Okay. Red fires off a couple shots. Both of them land. Doesn't do much for damage, but once again, being shot, it doesn't move. Red has kind of picked up on that and looks over and goes, Captain, just keep hitting it, I think.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to like being shot.
Red will take a better angle and kind of get himself hidden. Do we still have a convert, aka Shafa, alive tonight? She says,
She's here. She's awake.
It is your turn. What would you like Convert to do? You are proficient in horseshoe throwing.
Oh my god, I forgot that.
You have many other weapons, but you are proficient in horseshoe throwing.
I would like to do that.
Absolutely. Your infinite horseshoe kind of pulls one out. It is a long throw, so I'd have to say you'd probably have to move forward a decent amount. But then you could most definitely throw it.
I'll move forward as much as I need to.
Okay. Probably up to about that.
Like as much as I can. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and go ahead and launch a horseshoe.
How many do I get? 4? 3?
You are a master in throwing. Very interesting. You have a lot of things that could help this. All of your athletics you are a master in. So if you wanted to use strength, I guess strength is the only one you're not. So you could roll 5 if you want to do throw and strength. If you wanted to, yeah, that would probably be what you got.
Oh my god.
Yay.
Look at that roll.
What? Wait a minute. I can only see the first 3. I see 6, 6, and 6.
6, 6, 6, 6, 3.
That's hilarious. Oh man, I don't know what your horseshoe does at a fumble on a good throw. Explain to me what your success and what your fumble is, because I'm confused at this point.
I feel like it's gonna I'm gonna hoop it so good at the ground that it's gonna bounce up and hit them.
Okay. Absolutely. It bounces, so it loses a little bit of its umph as the creature tracks it, and it kind of chins him in the face. I'll give you damage, but I will allow it to move this round. So you can go ahead and roll. What did I say? Your horseshoes were something stupid like 5d4 or something like that. I truly don't remember. But I remember it being the dumbest number I could think of. So yeah, let's do 5d4s.
Everybody else using all this sci-fi weaponry.
4, 3, 1, 1, 1. You there? Get it?
Shoo. I can no longer hear DM Matt, but I can see his lips moving.
Haha! Hilarious. I was muted.
There we go.
Stupid cat allergies. I had to do a fake nose blow thing over here. What I said was it does officially kind of look angry. Its face crinkles itself. But once again, because of that fumble, it is able to move forward this round. Or this attack.
All right. Well, hopefully
being hit with a horseshoe.
I sure hope he trips.
Patsy, you guys have toughened Patsy up a little bit, but you haven't furnished him with any weapons.
Mm-mm.
Captain or Commander, what do you have on your person? What would Patsy be able to see?
I mean, let me see. What was it? I know it says that he's got like his laser rifle that can switch between the firing modes.
Yep.
Can I give him a shoe?
I don't know if it's specified if the commander carries like a sidearm or anything like that.
I don't think it did because I think you were grenades and big
Mhm.
rifle.
You can retcon and ROs throws him a ballistic shotgun.
Well, we could do that, but he's also eyeing Convert's weapon that's on her back
Oh.
because she has a laser pistol.
She forgot about it as soon as she found the bag of never
Once
ending
she
horseshoes.
discovered she has an infinite amount of horseshoes.
They're so
Patsy,
good though.
Patsy is gonna run up to you. He's gonna like you kind of get the sense of someone looking at you funny, Commander, and then like a person bursts past you. And Patsy just kind of grabs the laser pistol off your back, Convert, and I'll be honest, blindly fires it into the distance. Ah!
I mean, I like the spirit of it.
So I started blasting.
Anyways, he starts blasting.
So, anyways, he starts blasting. He hits nothing. He didn't critically fail, which would have been shooting Convert in the back, but he absolutely hits nothing. He kind of like is holding the pistol. Goes, do you mind if can I hold on to this? He asks you, Convert.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
fine.
okay, I think I'm gonna get closer. And you could like feel him tense up to start running. Commander, that's not true. It's this guy's turn. Aro and Tunga can go ahead and attempt to do like an entanglement.
All right. Come this way, Tunga. Exit up and wrap them up.
Tunga. So
we're gonna just Empire Strikes Back this man.
I will let you roll tactics and speed at advantage. So add an extra die to them.
Oh,
That will be for both you and Tunga.
I don't have speed.
Hmm?
I'm brute forcing.
Uh-oh. What else? Can you change my mind with something else?
Well, RO's he's slow and steady kind of guy, so he's going once he crosses Tunga, he's like gonna try to he'll do tactics and he's gonna just use his natural gifted strength to be the anchor.
Perfect.
And Tunga can wrap around.
Perfect. You got me. You convinced me. I like it a lot.
I got 4 dice.
Go ahead. Add an extra dice for advantage.
Oh, 5. Okay, first one's an 8. A 4. And then 4 again. 1, but I got an 8, so
okay,
another 8, and then so 2 8s, 3 or 4 and 1. I got it.
Tunga does not go on a straight line, but he like runs as fast as you've ever seen him run. He like jumps off a calf muscle and like glides down the creature's like side leg, wraps around another leg, and like comes towards you for a high five.
Yeah.
Do you high five him?
Well, no. RO is completely focused on being an anchor and strength. He's just like, I got you later.
Tunga? He waits.
All right, high five.
High five. He will wrap around you once and then go through the legs again.
All right.
So you are now doubly anchored.
Yeah.
You're the commander in the background screaming like, air high five, Tonga, go, go.
Yeah, there was a wasted moment there.
RO's just like, I don't want to let go of this rope.
There are trees around you.
hmm
Tunga is running fast though, so this rope is gonna get tight quick.
Oh yeah, he wrapped around me, so like Aro's now going to a tree
Okay,
and trying to
absolutely.
do some levering action, so it's not going to cut him in half.
I
Dang it, Tonga! Don't you know rope was it's not good? And he tries.
what two skills do you want to combine here? Uh, every step gets harder and harder.
Let's see. We'll do some hand to hand movements with just brute strength.
Okay,
So that's going to be 5 dice
okay, okay.
because Ro's going to like just wrestle with this rope.
I like it.
That's an 8.
All right. As you kind of like,
7,
well,
8,
oh, 2 8s.
2, and the final one is a 4.
Aro, you get your way to this tree. Um, but with 2 8s, you have like this thought kind of crosses your mind. Uh, I could wrap around this tree even. I could maybe make my way to like a further rock or something. So it's up to you. You have the strength to go further if you'd like.
I'm just trying not to get cut in half. But I see this tree. Is this tree a good old tree or a rock would be better?
It's pretty sturdy. It's a pretty sturdy tree.
This guy's big.
He's
I'll
pretty
do a
big.
quick, I'll do a wrap around the tree and then I'll go for the rock.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to make it through the rock too. So you clearly have two anchors. Uh, you like check to see if there's rock moves, and like the earth around it doesn't even move. So you found a sturdy tree and a sturdy rock.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is
You,
it like I'll tie it at least or like
yep,
cool.
yep. You most certainly can.
Then I take out my grenade.
Okay.
Prepare to run back.
All right. We will jump over to Commander.
Um, he's still just shouting at Aro like, "I'll give you a high five later. Just keep doing what you're doing." And lasers didn't work super good, so he's gonna flip his barrel over to ballistics mode, and here he goes killing again.
Okay. As you like switch over, you do notice Tunga doing like the air high five thing to you, but instead of like
Yeah, he does
flat
back.
palms, he has like a curved grip. He's like Tunga.
He does it back the same way.
He just does a sigh and then he starts running through legs again.
Oh god damn it! Oh wait, you wanted a grenade, didn't you? Didn't you?
You see him like as he glances past a leg, he's like Tunga. He shakes his head up
Oh
and
shit!
down.
Yeah. Yeah. If he has to spend his turn doing that as an action, yeah, the commander will like kind of take his time and like just like licks his fingertips, sticks it up in the air to take the wind, like you can kind of like this like football throw to like launch a grenade without its pin pulled.
Okay.
It's a tongue.
With all that happening, you guys all kind of together see what Tunga has seen. He has small openings in his body where there's like organic tissue moving back and forth. Not Tunga, this creature.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Sounds
you'd be giving me a
yeah.
throw for sure. What else would you want to throw that way?
Let me see here. Well, yeah. Let's say he's got mastery in throw, and I guess it would be speed as well because like he kind of does like a little like a quarterback move too. Like he kind of like just unconsciously as soon as he starts trying to make a good throw, he like just reverts back to playing sports. He like takes a couple steps back, jukes to the left a little bit, breaks right, and then throws.
A little 3-step pocket protection, shuffle up
Yeah,
and throw.
yeah.
I like it. I like it. Go ahead and give me some rolls.
I think it's 4d6 for that. Yeah, I
Okay.
think.
D8, I think.
Oh yeah, D8. Whatever. 6, 4, 3, 3.
Well, those were D6s. Go ahead and roll
Oh,
again,
did I
but
roll?
D8s.
Oh, I did roll D6. What the hell am I doing?
I mean, you got some pretty good D6 numbers.
Yeah.
I wasn't bad. One bad.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
8,
absolutely,
5, 4, 1.
absolutely. Yeah,
So
that. Go ahead.
just like spirals the grenade perfectly into Tonga's hands as he's running.
Tonga. He puts that like on his like magnetic hip, and he puts up another hand.
I mean, if we never said how many the commander has, so at any point, I guess he can tell me that I've used enough grenades. But if he has another one, he'll throw it to him.
You have like a big pocket with like, you know what Pokeballs look like before they click the button and they go big. That's
Oh,
what you got.
okay. Yeah,
So
yeah.
you have like a sack full. You're probably down to like 10 left or something crazy like that.
Yeah, he'll oh, he gets 6, 5, 3, 1.
Ooh, the distance is there, but you are fully off. You are off. Over by RO is kind of your success here. So a grenade kind of stops and rolls over by RO.
Thank you, Commander. And I pick it up.
That was the plan.
Quick draw, pick it up.
You can quick draw, but I would say your quick draw, you have to untie yourself from this rope to get to this grenade.
Oh, okay, so I'll try to quick draw and tie myself.
Okay.
Only proficient.
Uh-oh.
That nope, did not get it. 3.
Nope, he says.
I'll get it later.
As you're like untying and running at the same time, you just can't focus on it. I'll let you freely untie next turn.
Perfect.
Convert and Red, you guys can pretty much go at the same time. Red's just going to take more pod shots just to kind of stop him. But Convert, whatever you'd like to do.
I don't know if I heard that.
You know what I want to do.
Yeah. You can throw 2 if you'd like.
So is that what? 5d8?
Yeah, 5. Yeah, 5d8, and you can do that twice. Or I'll just let you double the damage and do it once. It's up to you.
So 10d8?
Sure.
Or
do 5d8 and we'll go from there.
okay.
We didn't realize that before Convert joined this crew that they were a pitching machine.
Okay.
7, 6, 5, 2, 2.
So your 7 gets you there. Do you want to just double damage, or do you want to roll again for a second throw?
I'll roll again.
Okay. So your first one hits for sure.
Helping this thing with endless horseshoes.
Forever horseshoes.
As you do.
They just never go away.
5, 3, 2, 2, 1.
Yeah, so the first one hits. The second one kind of just like wraps around this rope that Tunga's running around. Does not have any impact on the monster, but the first one does. So go ahead and roll 5d4s. Ooh,
4, 3, 2, 1, 1.
Okay, it's going down. This guy's health is going significantly down. Between you and Red, you guys took him down 23 hit points just then.
Goodness.
Nice.
We can't forget about Patsy. Patsy kind of, instead of going around you, the safe, easy option, he like squeezes between you and this big boulder and he steps closer, and once again with his eyes closed, kind of blind
Well, he's
fires.
trying to be heroic, jump over a rock. Hardcore.
Ooh.
The drama.
Once again, Foley misses as this creature lurks forward again, and he can't have any movement, but he is gonna turn around and like start running back.
Okay.
Just realized he
It
made a
should be.
mistake.
I can't wait for it starting to fall.
The rope is taut.
Look, Patsy, I'm not trying to criticize, but he is actually the size of a house.
You could see Patsy like looks and like comprehends you said something, but all you hear is she's just running back for cover.
Like, oh, he's lost it. The
Yep.
adrenaline got his brain.
Yep.
He's lost it.
Yep. Yeah, but with this rope, it has gone taut. This creature's next step is like stunted, and it goes to catch itself, which is not great. But I will roll in front of you guys. Dun dun dun.
Mm.
Unfortunately, with the 7, it's able to like break past the tree, so that this tree that was right here is now like launched into him.
Yeah.
But it has go ahead and roll 3d8 there, Kraken.
That's 7.
sorry.
I'm all right.
Oh, I apologize.
8. And 8. So 2 8s and a 7.
Okay.
Goodness.
Perfect.
D8's rolling high.
The tree does hurt him, but now there is another step worth of slack, which doesn't look good for Mr. Patsy. R.O. and Tunga, what would you two like to do?
RO's realizing he saw his tree leave. He's still tied. He's going to run to the next tree, anchor it again, and then butt to the tree.
So just to be clear, you're leaving that plasma grenade on the ground.
I don't think I can pick it up, and can I? Well,
The only anchor point you have now is the rock.
Yeah. No, I don't want this thing to go anywhere.
Okay.
So RO's gonna be like, he's like, I'll come back for you, or yell at Tonga.
That Tonga's got one.
Tunga's got one. Tunga wastes no time,
Yep,
by the
and
way. He's like vaulting off the
RO
ropes.
has one in his hand. Yep. And then RO's just gonna untie himself and tie the rope onto that tree.
Okay. So you sprint your way down to this next tree.
Whoa!
Look at that.
RO
You guys
defeated.
did it. That's one hell of a rope tie there, RO.
Yeah. Well,
Oh my
Tonga
god.
tangled them up.
Oh, it's because your figure. That's hilarious. Yeah, your figure triggered the tree to like stunt the. That's funny. All right. Anyways, so you get to that. Go ahead and give me a roll for tying rope to tree.
So I'll do tactics and hand to hand, just 3 dice.
Okay. And just to
All
be
right,
clear,
here I go.
this is the top of round 3. After this, we're going to call it for the night, whether the fight is over or not.
Goodness. Come on, RO. Oh, I got a 5. I don't make it. I'm thinking about that grenade.
As you like go to toss the knot like into its like final loop, you kind of like pull it too tight and it slips right back out, and that slack like pulls you back a little bit. Tunga will attempt to lodge grenade into creature. Didn't love saying the thing I just said. But he will be using speed and jump. Do. And I'll roll it in front of you guys.
He's speedy. He's a speedy boy.
Yeah, I actually think I'm missing one dice. Oh, the good news is we got Nate out of there. Barely, but we got Nate.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So yeah, Tunga kind of jumps off the rope, slaps one of the grenades in like his like shin gap, and then like slides down his leg. And Tunga for once has common sense, and instead of running towards him, runs away, going Tunga, 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 as he's like making runaway gestures with his hands.
It's gonna be big.
Commander, you would be next.
I think backpedaling and shooting.
Backpedaling and shooting. Okay. Perfect.
That's the two things he's about here. Let's see.
RO is like, why is everyone running?
Oh god, he misses with his first shot.
Okay.
I think the highest I got was a 5.
Yikes. Oh man,
I think it's
that's
first he just rolls his ankle really bad running backwards. He's like, "Oh, I shouldn't have done tried football. I'm too old. Fuck my ankle. Oh fuck."
Yeah, roll damage for your next shot. I like that roll was 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. That's pretty funny.
That's kind of cool, right?
Dice Maiden, you tricky bastard.
4, 4, 3, 1 for the damage.
Okay.
8, 9, 12. Yeah.
Okay. With that, the creature doesn't move. Convert and Red, you guys are up. Red is for sure booking it backwards. He's like heading this direction. He's not even gonna fire. He's just gonna run behind the mine.
He's just running away.
Yeah. Convert, what would you like to do?
A little bit.
What was that?
Sorry.
You're right.
Am I?
Oh no, we lost a Nate.
I did. That was weird.
Random. Okay. So I don't have the map in front of me, but am I like
You
in the path of this creature or?
Yes, and you are fairly close. You're the third closest out of the group.
Okay, so I'm gonna probably run a little bit.
Okay. It's a great option.
And I'm sure gonna hoop a horseshoe behind me.
A nice little backwards toss, or are you gonna give it a good look? Or
I'll give it a look.
okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll your attack again. Which was 5d8, I believe.
So accurate with the horseshoes.
Lots of horseshoes.
Hey, if you're gonna have a bag full, or if you're gonna have an infinite amount of horseshoes, you better be good at throwing them.
There's a 65332.
What's our fumble here? Do we want to hit Patsy in the face, or do you have something else better?
Yeah, no, I feel like I can ricochet it off Patsy.
Absolutely. Horseshoe just kind of clatters off of Patsy's. Wow, I've never zoomed in on that character's face. It is not flattering. Bounces off his skull and just kind of kneecaps him. Go ahead and roll attack, or go ahead and roll damage.
All right. That was an amazing shot, Convert. The angle.
That's it.
Thank you. What was the damage?
5d4.
Secretly, it wasn't a fumble. That horseshoe went exactly where the robot meant for it to go.
Ooh.
4, 3, 2, 2, 1.
Okay. Well, we're getting close now. Close. I shouldn't have said what I said out loud. Close to breaking 200. Patsy fully gets domed and throttled backwards and is now prone. If he can fall, perfect. As this creature does not move, the plasma grenade goes off. You guys can hear it like RO and Patsy.
Oh, I know that sound.
Tunga is just running, but RO and Patsy, you both get a quick draw to see if you guys can like have one final movement out of the way.
And
Patsy's is raw. It's just 1d8. Oh.
RO's just gonna take this hit. He got a 2.
Okay, Patsy does as well. As this explosion occurs, it's not a great place for Patsy because he gets a lot of debris afterwards and like the collapse of a knee. RO, you just kind of like get the hit and then you're like pushed. But we have a grand total of 6. Come on, that's about as lame as it gets. Okay. As if the plasma grenade was like shielded by the organic tissue, it does explode. The monster kind of like drops to her knee as its knee begins to stop working, and lands like right all over Patsy, but isn't like crushing him, just over top of him. And you guys both take 6 damage as RO. You kind of like push up against this tree now.
Cool. Well, all right, tree. I'll get you next time.
Tunga does keep running away and then is now turning around your direction. But like I said, that will be it for date night this week. We'll have to see where our Rio squad ends up next week. This creature is currently barely still above 200 hit points, just so everyone's aware.
Goodness.
With that, while we were playing, my idea to kill Chucky was just a pair of like track spikes. I'm DM Matt, and I will kill Chucky with some track spikes. Someone else who might kill Chucky is Shefa, who played Sheva.
I'm still here.
Also, we have Ian, who played Rimardo.
I still feel like I could kill Chucky with just like a really good soccer kick. I can kick a doll hard enough its limbs come off.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's got to be like a mild super glue, really.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, last but not least, we had Nate, who played. I guess I was wrong on all these because Nate played RO.
RO. Shall yeah. I would defeat Chucky with just like a 55-gallon barrel drum and putting him in there because I don't think he's tall enough to climb out.
That's a good idea. We all
Yeah,
filled
or
dimension,
put it
like,
over on top of them and weight it down.
Yeah, just give it a good sit. No, maybe don't sit on it. He might try and stab through it.
True. Played
But
down.
and of
Old
course,
leprechaun trick.
Date night does obviously back all of these attacks. If you ever find Chucky, these will all work. We guarantee it. But don't forget, use your words. Use hate speech to really bring Chucky down a level.